Hello and welcome back to American Farming. As you can see here, we are just arriving to a field. Well, actually, our auto drive helper has arrived at the field. Now, I did install both auto drive for FS22 and the auto drive course for this map. Now, it's slightly problematic in the sense that I had initially set this helper to go all the way from the sell point to this field, because this is the next field we have to sort for bales and all that. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the most optimal course to get here. Basically, we have our map here. We started up here, and instead of going down this way, which is what I was really hoping it would do in the most direct sense, or even this way and down and up, it went all the way here, all the way down, all the way around, and all the way up again. Which, when it's going on its own, and you don't really have to worry about the timing of everything, it's not too bad. But if you're waiting for it to come back, it is absolute rubbish, because it just takes ages. So I think what we're going to do is, because so initially, I mean, we knew we had more bales to get done, and we can't really scoff at money just throwing away willy-nilly. With Survival Challenge we had to, because it just wasn't going to work, but in this instance we have all the abilities to do it, it just takes a bit of time. So I think the best thing for us to do is, in fact, to crack on with this corn stock baling. Now, because I did get about £4,000 from the load that I did in between this episode and the one previous, and what we'll do with the rest is pretty much the same thing. Although, being that this and the other field are a bit smaller than the first one we did, I don't think we're going to have 3 loads to do. More than likely we'll have 2, at least, and possibly a third, but we'll see. We'll see. I will also try and collect the bales as we go, because, yes, otherwise they will get lost forever. Something else I would like to add on about bales before we crack on with the baling is that I reckon I would like this to be the final year that we do this sort of baling. It is quite fun to a point. If they fly onto the field, it's not so bad, but the ones that go into the grass, they are lost forever, so yeah, it's alright. If they're on the field, it's not so bad. Anyways, yes, I think as much as I do enjoy this, I do like seeing the bales pop out the back and fly into the, well, bloody hell, they barely do fly in to the bloody thing, especially on these fields, because they are very very twisty and turny. But oh blimey, I've shut the... That's fine, we'll just crack on. Yeah, so this is how we're going to start the episode, getting these corn stock bales. Oh, come on. Yeah, maybe we should upgrade now to a new baler. No, we can't get that just yet, unless we were to get some sort of loan or something, which is not against any sort of pre-set rules or anything. But yeah, like I say, if they fly onto the field, it's not a big deal. But if more than half of them end up missing the thing, then yeah, that's problematic. Right, maybe we should look at balers now. If we sell this lot, and yeah, this is just me thinking in the fly here, that we should probably, consider getting rid of these bales. The nice thing is, oh bloody Nora, maybe what we'll do is we'll get a full load, which is going to be a faff, and I don't even know where that one went. There it is. Yeah, if they fall, like I say, on the field, but yeah, I think we might be upgrading sooner than later, because this really is the ultimate... You having a laugh? That is quite funny. But yes, I don't think we'll earn enough from all of these bales to buy a new baler, but we can pull a small loan if we need be. I think I will fill up this loading rack if possible, just because we're already here and we are doing the process. Because then what I can do is I can take the truck down, the pickup, down to the shop, and when we go to sell these bales and buy a new baler. which is very possible that we will do. I know it is getting later in the evening now, but I did mention at the end of the last episode that we very well will be baling into the night. The thing is, once we get the bigger bales sorted, at least then there'll be way less to have to sort with. But we do have flatbed options as well, so I don't mind loading bales in that sense, considering the fact that I have to pick up, you know, 25% of these bloody small bales anyways, so yeah. The other field will be done with another type of baler, I am certain of it, because this is absolute shambles. I do want to have a quick check though to see what we have available to us. That is a nice setup, these two together. Maybe just pull a big loan and just get loads of things dealt with. That cannot connect to that, can it? I mean, we don't need that. No, because we have our bobcat, so we don't need that. We can use this for bales, and I think that will be really nice. Let's have a look here. Right, so that would be the best option. Bales-wise, we are going to have a look. I think it would be the... yeah, this is the one I would like to get. Now, the thing is, for the price, this one makes way more sense. Yes, this one is quicker, but again, and it does... this one only makes big bales. This one we have the size option. I would opt for the big bales. You know what? Vermeer is the one I'm going to go for. I know I've used this in a series previous, but that is just way too much more expensive than that. This is one I wanted to use, but that's just ridiculous. For the price, it does not make sense to get this one over that one. The Vermeer one is a very nice model as well. I have used it in the past, and I quite enjoy it. So that's the one we're going to go for. Now, how much are we going to get back from our current setup? Balers, not all that much. That might hit 8,000 if we're lucky, and for the loading rack, that may hit 7. So it's a small extra bit, but we are also going to be selling some of these bloody bales. So yes, right. Well, you know what? In one final time lapse, let's fill up the rack. Right, well here we are arriving at the sell point with for the final time with these types of bales. So let's get nice and lined up here. Very, very terrifying driving this setup in the dark. Now these bales should start to sell, if I'm not mistaken, and they're all sold. There we go. I believe we had about 32,000, so that was nearly £7,000. That is not too bad at all. That is really going to help when it comes time to adding that to our, I guess, whatever we're going to lease out for this new baler. So, right, a bit of flickering here in the night time, but no matter. We're going to head to the shop now. At the very least, we are going to get the current baler and trailer sold, and I think we might just wait until November to do some more baling in the new field. I did also send a helper down to another field. I think they've arrived, but I can't quite see. It looks as though they're still at... oh yes, the money is still going down, so they must be stuck or something. There we are. Let's have a look. Ah. So near. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just stop you here. And that will do. Thank you for your job. Right, we're very lost now. Where is the truck? Ah, here we are. Brilliant. Alright, we'll head to the shop, get this sold, and then we'll crack on to November after that. Right, okay, we are here now. And wow, look at all the stars. Very, very nice, very beautiful. You can see them sometimes. Sometimes you can't. Anyways, I think it is, yes, right here. Beautiful. So, we're not selling the Ford, we're just selling these two items. So, we'll go repair, we'll go repaint. Nice, we'll get this repaired and repainted. Nice, and let's get both of them sold. Happy days. We are at 52,427. We still have some more straw to sell, but what I'm going to do is, for the time being, I'm just going to park this up here, because we are going to wait until November to purchase a new baler. Just want to double check the price. Where are balers? That's our stuff. Balers, there we are. That baler, the Vermeer, is 56,500. So if anything, we might take a £20,000. We'll see. Because we'll also need. Oh no, maybe we have everything we need for the skid steer. Let's have a look. Skid steer tools. Yeah, we should be able to use pallet fork to load bales as well. And we do have a flatbed in the International. Now I know there's pallets on, so we might have to take them off or sell them before we start loading bales, but one thing at a time, because when we move into November we are going to be focused on drilling, because we have November to drill wheat, and that is what we're going to drill. So we can do alfalfa and rye as well. I think wheat will be the main focus. We'll do a couple of fields of that, but we'll sort that out in November. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful November morning. Right, we are at the shop here. I do have the Alice Chalmers heading over to one of the cornfields that we did bale to start cultivating, so as soon as it arrives I can get the courseplay action away. But in the meantime, as you can see, we now have £50,000. We do lose about 2,000 in just like maintenance fees for the farm and such every month, so it does add up. Ah, brilliant. So let's go tend to that first. Oh, there it is. Brilliant. We'll get this opened up. We can start the process, so we'll get that opened. No course. Let's generate just 2 headlands here is fine, and begin. Absolutely wonderful. So we'll let it function as it needs to function, and we'll figure it out later on if it needs any touch-ups. In the meantime, we'll head back to the shop here. We'll go into our what do you call it? Our money menu, finances and such. Where are we? Here we are. So we do need to. Oh bloody hell! I forgot we had a loan already. I don't even remember what that's for. I feel awful about that, but that's no good. But it's fine, because we are going to borrow another. We'll go 30,000, keep it at 100. That's fine for now. Right, go into the shop menu, go to balers, because we still need a baler regardless, if it's that one or otherwise. We still need one to finish, not only to finish the job today, but for future jobs as well. And there we go, beautiful. So that should attach onto the pickup, no problem, to deliver it down at least to the other tractor. There we go. Where is it? There it is. We also have to take our milk tank down as well eventually. We'll have to bring the lorry down here to collect that in the future. The milk isn't adding up that quick where we need to worry about it just yet, but it is going to be eventually. Whoops, hello. Right, beautifully connected. Now we can make our way back to where we need to go. Is there anything else we need to get sorted? I suppose there are a few things. So why don't we start this off as a journey to field 32. We'll let that drive down, take advantage of the course play that we can do. Oh my. Right, maybe not. Let's see if we can get it set up in a better way first. Just go There we go, brilliant. And commence. Nice, should be alright. We can close that now. Head over to, let's check on, alright, we should get this out of the way. Hello, there we go. This is exactly where the truck is going to pull in, so we might as well pull up. Yeah, the case will have no issues dealing with the Vermeer baler. In fact, that would be a really nice combo. I suppose the Alice would have been nice as well, but nevertheless, that is underway, as is this, and... You know, now that I think about it, is it mental to have a third tractor? I do have a John Deere, I do have another tractor that is a John Deere, but yeah, maybe not, maybe not. The reason I say that is because we do also have to get some liming and such done on all of our other fields. pH is good here, but let's have a look at the other fields that we have. So 72, this one here does need pH, so it needs lime, needs pH adjustment, I should say. There is not one for 73, but that's fine. We can just... It'll need it as well. 85 is growing. Might as well check it out. It needs herbicide over here as well. I wonder... Do we have a herbicide thing, or have I just completely forgotten about it? I don't know if we have a proper sprayer or not. Tedders, no we don't. That's another thing we'll have to buy, I suppose. Luckily for us, we do have some time, although it does say it's in a 4 of 8 growth stage, so it's very possible that it can't be driven in without Neros. I don't have that mod installed that shows, but what would we get for sprayers? Because we obviously need one now. That's an option. That's a 9-meter option. Herbicide, I don't know. Maybe it would be worth investing in the see and spot spraying for that. Possibly. Can that attach to... Nah, that's a bit cheeky. I think I do have this gator, but no, I feel like this or even something like that would be fine for the tractors that we have. This might be a bit small, but I would like to give it a go. Especially if... because it's very sporadic weeds here. So yes, let's get very on top of the weeds from now on. That's a shame that I've missed that, because we have to deal with that later on. As for the helper, oh no, they've got stuck. Right, okay. I will just stop you there. Get you slightly adjusted. I don't even know how you've ended up like that. Right, we'll let you carry on the journey, and you know what, actually no, let's just do it ourselves, and we'll see you down at the field. Right, here we are. Absolutely fantastic. Just get turned in like that. Let's get the baler unhooked. Right, finished. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just put this here for now. This pickup has been a lifesaver. It's been very useful for carting as well as, yeah, collecting things from the shop and such. So, as for all of this, I'm very excited to see how it turns out. This is a very nice baler, and I'm very excited to use it. Now, let's make certain we're making the biggest bales possible, so we don't have many to contend with. Before we crack on, I would like to see... Okay, that's what I was a bit... not worried about, obviously, but it is something that needs to be fixed. Just a few small bits, really. That's not too bad at all. Rather impressive. The other thing is, after this field, I think I'm only going to do a couple of wheat fields. I would like to diversify it a bit. The thing is, I would like to do more wheat fields, but I would like to do some corn as well. The problem with that is that we have... I'd like to do proper crop rotation. I don't think it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea, but I don't think it's a good idea to do corn after corn. I just don't think that's realistic as well. Not that I don't know nothing about corn growth or anything, but I imagine it would be best if there is a rotation in the various crops. So I'm going to do my best with that. The reason I'm driving this way is because I've just remembered that it would be a great idea to start cultivating in that far field as well, because we never got that done. Probably should have headed there first, but at least we got this small one done. I will head over there, start this process, and then we'll head back to the other field and get the baling done. Alright, here we go. Get it lowered down, get it fired up, and we're off. Wow, yes, much quicker. And look at that. It's going to collect this stalk stuff very quickly. I'm very pleased about this. Much better investment, this baler, than the other one. Although, well, I will admit, it is fun to have those other kind of balers. This is really going to help us deal with this baling situation. I don't want collecting straw and collecting corn stalk and all this to be such a a daunting, time-consuming task when we have so much we need to get done. And this particular baler, look at this, we're just about to have our first bale pop out, just like that. Beautiful. We'll get it unloaded as well. Get a nice, look at that beautiful bale. Oh, it looks really good. Oh, it looks so much. You don't see this detail either when you're doing it with the small bales. So very happy about how that looks. It's really good. That being said, I will stop gawking at the bales and just crack on with it. Right, well, there we are. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 7, and we're working on that 8th bale right now. I do feel confident that I can get it. I almost shouldn't have cultivated that small field first, because then I could have definitely got it there. However, maybe we'll get lucky with some of these small bits, but it seems somewhat unlikely. That's okay, even if not, it's no problem. We'll get it within the first 2 seconds of the next bale. It would be good, though, to have it now, because then we could get these sold straight away. Maybe we'll just have to head down there and check it out ourselves. Let's see, this as well. Small little bit. Unfortunately not. 90% is where we sit. I suppose we could head down. We do have to go that way anyways. I will have a quick peruse, though. From here it doesn't look like much, but yes, I'll have a quick peruse of the field, see if we can collect the last 10% of this bale, and then we'll move on. Right, well, as you can see, we're heading back from the other field, because I went all the way down to the field that's being cultivated, and I managed to wrangle up that 10% of the bale, which was really nice. One thing I noticed on the map here, so these two fields have both been cultivated, but if you look, it oh no, it's now it's changed. I'm almost certain that this showed as harvested, but now it shows as being cultivated, so never mind. Perfect. So we are just taking, I did disable the auto unload so that the bale wouldn't be randomly in the field somewhere. Better to have it over here than over there. So I'll just bring this whole setup here. I'll unload the bale somewhere out of the way so the bobcat can tend to it, and we can give it a good test as well in the yard, better than in the field, I think, testing wise. We do need to check on the animals, the cows, see how they're doing for food. We also need to start liming the fields. We've just always got so much on. to be honest. I think I'll be a bit cheeky and put the bale right here. That's not really cheeky, is it? It's just out of the way. Brilliant. And you know what? I might even leave the bale here as well. So we'll just detach from that. I think we're best to take the case. I think it's up top, isn't it? Our spreader, our Wilmar spreader. Ah, yes, there it is. Tucked away nicely. Right, let's see how much lime we actually have in, because that's obviously the first thing we'd like to do. Oh, we've got loads in. Okay, let's have a look at the field. So 72. Actually, we can look here and see how we're doing for pH. So yeah, they all need a bit. This is fine, but yeah, these 5 need a bit. It'll just be a small application at least, which is good. Now I'm just trying to think what we want to do. 72 would probably be best as corn, because it was alfalfa, and 73 was corn, so it should probably be a grain as far as crop rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'll do 73 definitely as wheat. I'll do 71 also as wheat. No, I'll do maybe 73 as wheat, maybe 71 and 32 as rye, and then 57 can be sugar beets or potatoes. I think that would be really good, because it's small, but it's not, do you know what I mean? It's not terribly small. Okay, so we'll head up to... We'll start with field 73 then, since it is the biggest one. We might as well just fill up if we have extra lime kicking about. We might as well get this full. I'm not 100% certain how much we actually have in here. I do also feel like we should put on the duals again, the rear dual wheels. Alright, beautiful. We'll just get it filled. Nice. Because it is feeling a bit light. I think that's a good idea, especially if we're going to be using this tractor to drill as well. So yes, I'll first get the dual wheels put onto the case, and then we'll see you in the field. Alright, so I have decided that I will do this field first because... Oh, right, wow, we've got a very wide spread, because the cultivating is still underway in the other field. Now the nice thing is we put this little PDA map up and we can see all that we're spreading. This is quite the width. I definitely forgot that it's this bloody solid. I mean, it's solid in terms of the width that it does. It's very, very good. Yeah, because the width that it shows, like the actual, like it looks less than it is. I must have said this before. I must have had that realization. It's not edited or anything, it just, yeah, it looks like it doesn't go as far as it should, but anyways, we are essentially done the field. Just one more quick pass, and then we will, we might as well head up to, yeah, to that field, because by the time we've finished this and get up there, at least we'll be able to get a headland started and then very quickly get that done. Now, I do know that November is the last month we can do some of this work, which is absolutely fine, because we really only need, what, two fields, maybe three fields of grain, which is, I mean, a good chunk, it's about half, but yeah, I think if we can head over to this other field, to 73, and check on it at least to see how it's getting on, that would be absolutely fine. I would like to at least get that done before we end the episode today. Can I sneak through here? I'm going to be a bit... It's very cheeky, but I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, look at that. No problems at all. Nice. Right, well, I'll let you cultivate there, mate, and I will start liming up. Beautiful. Yeah, by the time we get round to that side, the cultivating should all be done, and this will be done in a very quick time lapse. And there we go. We are all done. Just like that. Very quick job indeed. Yes, we did. The cultivating literally finished as soon as we set off on the time-lapse. So, there we have it. Very, very well done, Case, and Alice as well. Alice, you've done a great job. Thanks very much. So yes, let's have a quick overview of everything before we end the episode. So, 73, 71, and 32 will all be grain crops. Wheat or rye, haven't fully decided yet. Doesn't really matter, really. Whereas 72 is going to be corn. And I think I will not do a silage corn field this time round, just so that I can see how much silage lasts us. Plus, we've got loads of grass around that we can chop up if we really need more of it. More silage, I mean. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. 32 will be cultivated in the next episode as well. And yeah, happy days. Everything is coming along nicely. Actually, let's head over to 32 so we can have a look at our corn stock bales. Look at that. Looking very good. Oh, nice timing. Plane in the background there. So yes, looking very cool. I like how, different it looks because it is different. It's corn stock. It's not regular straw. So very, very good. And 11,000 litres. Blimey. That is a lot. So, it's showing pH as perfect here still, which is good. Really, that's interesting actually that it would do that. Of course, it would save while I'm trying to wrap things up. Let's have a look here at C57. It was the same crop, so it should be perfect as well, no? Weird. Very strange that. I thought not. This one's just okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, at least the... this job is now done, so we can stop it, and there we go. So we'll get this into field 32 next once we get the bales cleared, and we'll get the Alice probably in this field here and then also in 32, and we'll crack on with all this and get all the autumn and winter drilling done that we need before the end of November, and then in December we can actually slow it down a bit, do some maintenance around the farm, take care of the animals, clean some kit, so on and so forth. But for now, we're still busy getting ready for that time. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying this series. And a cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel. And please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.